Then we have the Northern Saints windows, 1 and 2. Number 1 has Hilda, Christ and Cuthbert. Cuthbert's holding the head of, I've got to get this right, I always get these kings mixed up. It was found in his tomb, apparently, the skull of St. Cuthbert, St. Oswald's head. Now, these stained glass are by Heaton, Butler and Bain. Heaton was a chemist. Bain was an artist. Heaton, in the 1850s, 60s and 70s, experimented with so many different colours, silicons, that he put into his kilns and fired the glass, that he's attributed to having 132 new colours. Now, we harp on about the French Impressionists inventing colours at about that same time, but nobody talks about Heaton in London, in the smogs and fogs and the pollution of the time, coming up with 132 new colours. And one of the characteristics of that stained glass is the sheer scale of tints and tones and different shades of glass that Heaton, Butler and Bain make. Like Claris and Bell of the East Windows, Heaton, Butler and Bain were next door to them in Garrick Street, Covent Garden, and they expand. By the time we get these Saints windows in the 1880s, they're well established, 30 years on, and they're just a delight to look at. I had a group come round from Tennessee, actually my family, and she was a jeweler. She's a jeweler. She goes, "Oh, what's that?" I said, "I don't know." She says, "There's 12 jewels in it." "Oh, yeah, so there is." And she was like salivating. I thought, "Oh." She said, "That's the breastplate of Aaron, and each jewel is a tribe of Israel." And she told me what the names of them. Don't worry, I've forgotten. and there it is again on Aidan. There, he's wearing one as well. He's got a flaming torch bringing Christianity. Don't forget it was Aidan that brought Bega down here, because it was like Lindisfarne. It had the same characteristics, it looked the same geographically. The tide nearly come round on itself, and at one time probably did. And he brings Bega, and that's our Aidan there. Bede, represented by a quill, because he tells us everything about Hilda and the Northern Saints, doesn't he? Now, curiously, the window is to memory of Thomas Belk, who, for years, took the minutes at the council meetings. I think he was a solicitor, a magistrate's clerk, and quite a big noise. There's a Belk Street, and that's what he looks like, and that's his window, to Thomas Belk. Now, Heaton, Butler and Bain. Bain was an artist. Whenever he put himself in at one of his windows, he always had a beard and a quill pen. So I'm wondering if that is actually Bain, the artist.